back. Oop. Oop. My fingers have no idea what buttons are. We're gonna need you, we're gonna need you. Uh-oh, I need to disconnect that. We back yet? Alright, cool. We're good. Good to go. Alright, need our Noctowl, and we need our Imp. Alright. Jolly Hardstone, Tough Claws, Excel Rock, Tantrum, Rock Slide, good. Luxray needs Volt Switch. Not for this. No, he doesn't need it for this fight. I'm gonna teach to him anyway, so I don't forget later. Might as well. He needs it for the first snow fight, though. Awesome. Not Intimidate is the only important thing here. Gengar does need to be a timid nature. We'll also need Dark Pulse. Awesome. Cool. 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 Alright. Big Gong. Grindful Turn. Core Ice Beam with Ice Scales. Sassy, perfect. Our Noctowl. Just here to be a normal type, really. No other reason. It's fine. And then our Empoleon. Also just here for backup. Probably won't actually do anything. And then, yeah, that's it. So. We pull up Fantina in the calc. Cool, cool. Alright. need leftovers. And psychic. Alright, so Miss Magius into Lycanroc. Hard Stone. So here you see Shadow Ball and Dazzling Gleam both 2-hit KO. Shadow Ball also has a positive effect. But Mystical Fire has a guaranteed stat drop. So it should click Mystical Fire here. Because it's gonna score higher than Shadow Ball or Dazzling Gleam, I believe. Because of neither one of them getting, because they don't get a best move, so Shadow Ball gets +1, and then this should get and Mystical Fire should get +2. So there should always be Mystical Fire here. Yep, perfect. Oh, what's up, Max? Defeat evil. We're working on it. This is always Brick Break. This is always Sun Headbutt. This is always Bulk Up. So, with this, important thing, we don't want to break its Sash on that Bulk Up turn, even though we could have, because then it sees that Gengar has Fast Kill and it can start using Shadow Sneak. So we don't want to do that. So, instead, we're just going to PP stall this thing out of Brick Breaks and Zen Headbutts. And, like a real man. This is what true gamers do. I'm not even going to bother counting, because I'll know when he tries to Shadow Sneak on... When he tries to click Shadow Sneak on Gengar, I'll know he'll be out of Brick Breaks, and since he used Brick Break first, I'll know we still have the Headbutt left. So we should be fine. Oh, that was close. Wiped instantly. Oh, and we aren't running Intimidate on Luxray, because it would click Bulk Up like literally every time Luxray was on the field if we had Intimidate. Which, you'd be like, okay, that's cool, we can just do that until it gets chipped all the way down from Volt Switch, right? And it's like, yeah, and I just realized I could do that. And then I could just get in Gengar for free on a Bulk Up and then just finish it off. But I would have to like look at how much Shadow Sneak chip, but I have literally never lost a fight to miscounting PP, dude. Ever. Except for like, you know, like 4 times. Hey, there it is. Let's go. Now we go back here. Now we go here. I believe this is a guaranteed switch now to... Your Luxray being intimidated has actually ruined multiple lines. Yeah. Should be a guaranteed switch to Corsola, I believe. Perfect. Crunch him up. Crunch him up. We go here. We never get burned or flinched. Nice crit, idiot. Go back here. Outspeed and kill with Sludge. Brings in this idiot again. Go back into Noctowl. Air Slash twice. Brings in this guy. Guaranteed knockoff. It doesn't have kill. Now it's guaranteed return. Air Slash plus Air Slash chip always lets Dark Pulse kill here. And I do not believe it sees kill with Shadow Sneak. Let me verify that real quick though. Nope. 90%. Alright, easy Fantina. Scratch a lot of double lines because of him in Tim or singles because it risk switches from lowering attack. Yeah. Yeah, it'll do that. He will do that. I've grabbed this already, right? Nope, sure haven't. I don't even think I need that. I think I'll need it for... Do I need it for Mount Chimney fight or no? I can't even remember. Gengar just got those two. Glade was killed by Noctowl. Luxray and the Rockman. I think my, I've already... The only fight I've calced is Fantina and the Mount Chimney fights. I haven't calced any of the snow fights, so I'll do that in real time, but it should be pretty quick. I already have, like, I think a really solid line for Charlotte. And I'm pretty sure I get to kill Glalie for free. So, we'll see. But these fights are, like, super easy. And I have Conk, so, like, I mean, this fight is just lead Luxray, click Crunch. This is guaranteed Yawn, then click Volt Switch off of it. If it switches, it goes into Weavile. And then I just go into Conk, and then just Mach Punch. It wins everything. So with Thunder Punch, it sends in this, I Mach Punch. It sends in this, I send in Dugong, I click Encore on the Surf, guarantee it into Surf, go to Toxicroak. It's now Encore locked into an immunity, it's going to guaranteed switch to Slowbro, I switch into Conkeldurr, I Thunder Punch the Slowking, kill it, and then go back here and then do the same thing and then finish it off with like stun, like Lantern or something, I guess. Lantern has a water immunity. Can we just give Flannery the fake demon status? What do you mean? Yeah, fighter without a fairy type, dude. That's all I'm gonna say. Fighter without the fairy. Fighter without... Don't bring the fairy types. Don't bring the water absorb mons. I was really worried I wouldn't have a Flash Firemon for Flannery, and then I hatched Typhlosion. And I was like, thank God. I did not want to figure that one out. I could have done it, I think, but it would have not been super enjoyable. I already said what my line was going to be, so we're just going to run that. Lantern. I need the Dugong. And then Croak, I guess. Why not? Flannery is kind of a... I think Flannery is still a demon. I think the Marowak is like... The Marowak, like, makes her a demon by itself. I think the Marowak is the biggest threat on her entire team. Guaranteed in normal runs. How do you guarantee a fairy type? You can guarantee... I guess you can guarantee, Miss Magius. Is there anything else you can guarantee? Oh, Pika Popstar. Yeah. I'm not bringing Pika Popstar to Flannery. Mostly because I didn't pick Pika Popstar. Or Prim, yeah. Prim was not guaranteed for me. Yeah, we crunch into Volt Switch. Kong should be picking up some... Kong should be picking up some frags. The next few fights, I think. Let's see, burn him, Black Belt, Guts, T-Punch, Mach Punch. That's good. And then we need... Use Talonflame to stall Sun and the fight was easy. Yeah. I mean, so I think my plan right now is to use Dugong to stall the Sun out, flip turn, go into Greninja, and then kill the Ninetales with Greninja, and go into Ash Greninja, and then just ruin Flannery's life with Ash Greninja. I think that's my plan right now. I haven't thought about it too much, though. No, it definitely doesn't beat... I mean, it doesn't beat Wake, but it baits Dragon Pulse from Wake. Which means, I mean, I just switch into Miss Magius. I'm gonna have to go do Truck House and get Miss Magius. Because I don't have a single fairy type in my entire box. There are no fairies in here. I do have this ugly flounder thing. The Macargo for like the 8th time in a row, and the Gargoyle. So... Ashgren is pretty good, yeah. Pretty solid, mon. I didn't even know what its base stat totals were, and I looked them up, and I was like, yep, that's pretty good. That's like borderline Mega Infernape. Like 1.2 Mega Infernape, just a little bit toned down because it doesn't have adaptability. It can still hold an item, though, which is what's crazy, dude. You get like a Mega level stat line with the ability to hold an item. Which is like insane. Might as well have adaptability when you can have a freaking Life Orb Ash Greninja, you know? And you can run another Mega on the team, yeah. Very true. Sup, Driz? Run is still alive. It probably won't die today, probably. Knock on wood. But... this fight should be pretty easy, I think. I didn't even calc this fight at all. I looked at 0 calcs. I literally was like, I think I did this before, and did this before. Conk definitely one-shots these things. I'm just going in. This should always be on. And it should go into Weavile if it doesn't switch. If it does switch, I still just go into Conk on Fake Out, I guess. You know Volt Switch, right? I did teach you that. Volt Switch, Crunch, perfect. Epic. Fake Out. Dead. Aurorus. Yep. Dead. Dugong. We go here. We encore the Surf. We're sassy, so we're slower. We go here into the Surf. We go here into the Guaranteed Switch. Thunder Punch. Dude, it's literally, it's scripted. It's too free. We encore the Surf. Go back here. Discharge. Discharge. It has Regenerator. That's how Slowking switched out. Oh, I thought Regenerator allowed bad odds, like, no matter what. Oh, I thought it was... I thought it guaranteed it no matter what, because your HP after your Regenerator is 33%. But I might just be crazy. Okay. What the hell do I have that beats Beartic? The Zam beat it. Oh my goodness, Sam beats it. You're on 1.3.1? Yes, I am. I swear I've seen that thing switch out before. Less than 33%, even on like 1.2. Might be crazy though. There's no way Alakazam does not get outsped by this thing. Yeah, he gets outsped and one shot. Okay, so that can bad odds, which would be bad. This can also bad odds. That would also be bad. What about Old Faithful? Mach Punch ends this.
Atlas? Atlas, you don't have to be right. You can lay down right there too. You can lay down right there. There's a big open spot right there. Literally right there. Look, it's right there. It's right next to your sister. There you go. See? See?
He does not see. Ray, can you move for your brother? Ray. You don't want to move? Oh, because you have the sock. That's why. Come on, Rhea. You can have the sock, but you have to move so your brother stops complaining. Otherwise, he won't shut up. Come on, Rhea. Come on. She won't leave the spot. No, you have to leave the spot. Whoever... If you take the sock, you have to forfeit the spot, Atlas. Okay, it's your sock, but you can't come into the spot now. No, you can't have the sock and the spot, Atlas. Yeah, he gets what he deserves. Yeah, we gotta run guts. Actually, this thing will never bad odds in, right? Because we're faster. Yeah. You know what? I think Toxicroak actually walls this thing. Okay. Yeah, Toxicroak bodies this thing. Okay, so we're bringing Toxicroak for sure. So we're gonna lead Conk because nothing can bad odds into him. And he kills Baratic. Toxicroak for this guy, Dugong plus Stunfisk for stalling out that guy, and Empoleon hard counters Cloyster. Requires at least 25% HP. Well, he was definitely lower than 25% HP when he switched. So... yeah, I swear I've seen that Slowking switch out before. Don't know. Yeah, I mean, all it did was use Yawn, right? Might be the bug I had on 110 Rival. Holy moly. The Ghost. The Anomaly. 110 rival Dragonair. I literally said what I was going to bring to this fight. It's all already in my box, in my thing. Oh, I guess we can bring, like... someone that's not Luxray. Or Luxray. Whatever, we'll bring Zam, just in case. I will protect Pocky and act like this never happened. Alright, sounds good to me, man. That's what I wanted. Burn him. Nope. Burn him. Hell yeah. Alright, so we Mach Punch the bear twice. Guts boosted Thunder Punch blows up the Araquanid. So it'll never switch in. I'm gonna go to Bold Nature. And... leftovers. Lefties. Where are my lefties at? Alright, Conk, you ready, buddy? The snow still? Yeah. What do you mean? Look at Conk doing freaking 60% with a base power 40 move into a 80-95 Mon. That's getting a 1.5 defense boost from Snow. He's saying I'm slow as fuck. Oh, for some reason you guys are both the same color in chat, so I just automatically thought I thought you were the same person because I didn't actually read the name. I didn't like focus enough to read. Yes, this is still Snow Route. First one is defeated. We are on the second one. We are about to body him. He's green on your screen? Yeah, he's yellow on mine. Tydra's is blue. He's green on my OBS. Like, Dratini's green on my OBS, and then you're yellow, and then on my actual stream that I'm looking, on the stream though, you're both yellow. It's kind of weird. We'll just give him something, like, completely and utterly useless. You can have a rock. I got you. Oh, you need Water Absorb. That'd be super embarrassing. Switch him in on Fish's Friend and have him get eviscerated instantly. What a way to wipe. Oh, that's not what I want. Default one changes randomly, yeah. I've noticed that at least. What's happening to 1DR after Burrock C4 tomorrow? I have no idea. I'll probably just continue on this run, and then just, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Pretty sure I'm, like, ready for this fight. Got the check for Cloyster, have the check for Araquanid, have the check for Arctivish. Yeah, we should be good. We're solid. Yeah, I'm Guts. I didn't change him over. That'd be also super embarrassing. We're Mach Punching to avoid flinch. This thing gets absolutely walled by Toxicroak. This could be Crunch. Nope. Let's heal him up a little bit. Yeah. We don't even need Stunfisk. Oh yeah. Yeah, I learned the hard way that it had Mirror Coat. I'm forced to remember it every single time I fight it now. This Cloister gets absolutely walled by Empoleon. Big Rock Blast. I will give Dugong the Arctivish kill. It was indeed 2 free. Conkeldurr carrying. Who would have ever guessed that this was gonna happen? Literally no one could have guessed. Not me, I sure didn't know that was gonna happen. Alright. This guy leads with Lunatone. Why are so many Lunatones? Yeah, Flash Cannon Aqua Jet with Chesto Berry to not get slept. Yep, alright, cool. That is our Lunatone answer. Can we get a bad odds? Nope. Yep. That's fine if we do, I guess. This thing probably also gets bodied pretty hard by Empoleon. Yeah, even if it sets up Aurora Veil. This thing just gets beat by Dugong every time. This will get beat by Gengar. It has Sucker Punch, but we can just Will-O-Wisp it on the Sucker Punches. And then... Dugong. And then we need a ground type. Yeah. That'll cover... Empoleon's getting 2, Dugong's getting this guy, and pivoting off this guy over and over, and Gengar's getting this guy. So we just need 2 more for support. We'll do Typhlosion and Conk. It's pretty good backup, I guess. Where's that Chesto Berry, buddy? Oh, that's a lot of words. Somebody needs to make a Gen 5 game with Gen 6 leaders in the game because you have Radical Red, Gen 2, Emerald Imperium, Gen 3, Gen 4 leaders, Gen 5 with Gen 6. Oh, yeah. I could not name a single Gen 6 gym leader. I cannot name a single one. I can remember their faces. I cannot remember a single name. I can remember only a few of the faces, too. I know one had Tyrant and Aurorus. That's it. Couldn't name a single one. I remember the old guy in the tree area, like in the tree gym, that had Go-Goat. Gen 6 was just so easy, man. It was so easy. I can't even remember the 7th gym leader. The 7th and 8th gyms. Dude, I can't remember anything about him. It's wild. Go-Goat.
Atlas. Atlas, Rhea, no, nothing's out there.
Hold on, they're barking at something. I gotta figure out what they're yipping at.
I'll be right back.
There's a moose outside. 7th was Psychic and 8th was Ice. My god. I don't have that good of a memory. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Burn him. I played, you know what's funny? I probably have the most hours in Black and White, like Black and White 2, and X and Y are probably my most played games. And but like, my X and Y time was like all I did was VGC stuff. I didn't really do anything else. So I don't know like much about the story or anything. I remember it being really easy and kind of annoying to play through because it was so easy. Our Gengar is here, right? Where's our Gengar? Cool. That should work. It should work pretty well. I would think. This guy isn't holding a berry either, so it's going to use Pluck. Or it's not going to use Pluck, it's going to use Icicle Crash, which is what we want. Give him a little flash cannon. Into Aqua Jet.
Oh, appreciate the follow.
Yeah. Second verse. Same as the first. Slowly make this thing kill itself. Why does it seem like Zolt is taking more damage than Vish? I don't know, it seems like it's roughly the same to me. I mean, he's dying in 10 hits, right? Which makes sense. Yeah, bait those sucker punches. Get out of here, Toxicroak. Played like a fiddle. Uh-oh. Well, that was easy. Okay. So, Toxicroak got. This guy will give to Dugong again. This guy will give to Empoleon. This guy will give to Empoleon. This guy will give to Dugong. Awesome. Charlotte herself. My plan here is to open with Empoleon and then switch to this because Empoleon baits Earthquake. And then go to this guy. And then this is guaranteed to switch. And then with Timid spell tag, we guarantee a fast 2-hit KO on literally her entire team. Yeah, fast 2-hit KO, fast 1-hit KO, and fast 2-hit KO. So we get a free kill on... So we should get a free kill on Glalie, which means we don't have to worry about return Earthquake shenanigans. And then this thing should come back out for fast kill with Icicle Crash. And then we can go back to Empoleon on the Icicle Crashes and then just kill it with Flash Cannon. And that is as far as I've thought out, which is like already most of it. And by thought out, I mean just thought of. I didn't even look at this in the calc, but it works. Gengar sure does have Levitate. We could probably... Who does Empoleon bait? Probably this. Oh no, Empoleon will bait Frostlass for sure. It'll be probably in kill range of Thunderbolt. So we can go into Fisk, and then start the PP stall in Frostlass, so we'll bring Noctowl. Noctowl and Stunfisk. And do the PP stall in Frostlass. That should give us free momentum onto... something. Hopefully. No, we'll have to figure that one out. We'll figure it out. Let's go for our encounter here. Obviously the best is Tinkaton. Second best is probably Sneasel. Third best is Hoppip. Hoppip might actually be first best. Maybe second best. Yeah, I think it's Tinkaton, then Hoppip, then Sneasel. Can I harvest Hoppip? Do I have a Harvest Mon? Yeah, Skarmory's in there. Why Hoppip? Super fast Encore with immunities. That's why. definitely... Yeah, should have guessed. I do not have anything with Encore. Is Eldegoss really my only grass type? I went from like a billion grass types to 0 grass types. Interesting. All right, so we're just raw pulling something here. We have... Oh, that's not what I wanted. We have no magnet pull. You hit your first one just now? Nice, dude. I have Dugong. That's like guaranteed, though. Yeah, we're just raw pulling. It's whatever. We get what we get. I'm probably getting Viper, but okay. Skarmory makes Picnic or Rachel a little bit less of a burden. Does good in the second Trick House room. I feel like there's something else that counters pretty hard too. Armory, Scamony, Swarmer. I have no idea what this word means. What was that? Scamory? Scamoni. Scamoni? A plant of the Morning Glory family, the dried roots of which yield a strong purgative. What the hell is a purgative? Strong laxative. Okay. Delayed plus AB is a big spike. Yeah, for sure. I'll name Skarmory Armory, I guess. Or Scammory. I'll name Scammory. Why not? I learned the word. Might as well, I learned it's a flower that has a laxative in it. Nothing could describe Skarmory better than that, to be honest. A laxative flower. That's a Viper just pulled a Iriv's Alakazam. Iriv's Alakazam. Dying to its own teammate Sandstorm. What you gonna do about it? I should probably actually figure out what I'm gonna do about this. This is my only normal. Oh, I have this thing too. I'll bring Noctowl. Get your Mickley berries while they're fresh. Are those Mickley berries over there? Dang. I've been missing out. Those are Mickleys? I thought those were person berries. They must have gotten changed. Oh, yeah, there they are. I think this is, like, unironically the exact same team that we're taking to... I don't know how you managed before. I don't know. Because I don't use anything with remotely near a low accuracy move, ever. That's probably why. Alright. So we're going to use Empoleon, Dugong, Gengar, Conk, Studfish, Noctowl. That looks fine with me. They're kind of bad, but it's funny. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole joke, right? They're bad. They're like pointless. They're like kind of pointless, so why not just put them in the game type of deal? Let's just do a quick look-see here. Yeah, that all looks fine. You definitely need to be timid to outspeed Frostlass to guarantee that it doesn't come in, which is good, because you are. Shadow Ballin'. I will need to pre-burn you. Don't want to forget that. I should probably not give you that. Oh, you have Icy Rock, that's fine. Yeah, whatever. Your one job is to stall Thunderbolts. You don't have another job. I'm giving you a wide lens. Nah, we don't gotta worry about Destiny Bond. We're stalling the Frostlass out. We're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Only thing I'm halfway worried about is Tatsugiri. Actually, how am I killing Golem? I guess Conkeldurr can switch in and just kill it, right? Golem's gonna come in on Empoleon. Empoleon's faster, right? He can flip turn off. I might need to teach him flip turn. We are faster. Okay, so we'll teach him flip turn. We'll just delete like Icy Wind Forward or something. We can just flip turn into Gengar on Earthquake and kill. Psycho shifting? No, I was before. That was like a in the past type of thing, you know. We don't need Aqua Jet. Go in. No, if you're gonna complain. I know. Now you can lay down. You can lay down there. I think we're ready to go. Charlotte. Take 547. This should be Glalie. We should be able to just two-shot it. Alright, perfect. Don't even have to worry about this thing at all. Back to that. For Icicle Crash kill. Good. And then Flash Cannon. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I didn't pre-burn Conk either because I'm an idiot. I literally said, don't let me forget that, and I forgot it instantly. Alright, we're in full steer mode. That's good. That's bad. Crap. This should... Okay, tell me this can't be Earthquake, please. 62 HP. Yes! This is guaranteed Rock Slide. Right? I'm not crazy. Hold on. It should never be Explosion because it has slow kill with Rock Slide. No, it can't be Explosion. It has fast kill. It has slow kill, sorry. Slow kill with Rock Slide. Yeah, this should always be Rock Slide. Earthquake doesn't do enough damage thanks to being in snow. We're also Bold Nature. Uh-oh. Okay, we're still in range. That's perfect, actually. We can just flip turn off this thing, go straight into Empoleon, and kill a Surf. This should always be Rock Slide, right? Perfect. It's too free. It's too free. This is always EQ. Oh, we don't even have to PP stall Frostlass. We're just gonna kill it for free. I'm gonna have to think about HP management on Darmanitan Icicle Crashes, though. Or I gotta switch into Noctowl, and then just PP stall it anyway. That doesn't really help me, though. Just call the Vigoroths, they're on their way. Put a collect call. I always steer safe. Anyone who watched my Dawn fight knows I can steer anything. That 111 Dawn fight that I just walked into on accident. That shit was legendary. Oh, I was checking to see if this was always Icicle Crash. Should be. Yep, always Earthquake. I'm sorry. Free kill. Bam! Shadow Ballin', as they say. We got a Citrus. Never fear. It's too free. Charlotte's like actually free, dude. I was literally never worried about that. Got it. Yeah, I didn't use Conk there. Wasn't required. Oh no, the meteorite. Oh no, T-Mach was here now. Oh no. Literally, that Machamp got no diffed. Conkeldurr is clearly the superior fighting type. Give me that Starfberry. Lore? Why? Oh. Oh yeah, the Mount Chimney discussion. I definitely paid attention to that. I can hatch my grass egg now. That's kind of neat. Oh, I've actually calced my Mount Chimney fight. I didn't calc any of the snow fights, but I did calc my Mount Chimney fights already. Because I was actually kind of worried about them a little bit, but we should be fine. You can tell because... Oh, I thought this was up already. Alright, so, like, Cradilly and Centiskorch. Perfect. Cool. So, long story short, Greninja, obviously, with Conkeldurr is going to sweep right side. Then we're bringing Alakazam, this guy, Gliscor, and... Who else were we bringing? Luxray. Yeah, so this is the squad. Pretty easy. Konk's gonna kill all of these, and probably Superior. And then Alakazam's gonna kill this thing, and Greninja's gonna kill this thing. That's it. Should be fairly simple, I think. So, but we are gonna go hatch our egg first. Actually, let me make sure everything's... Oh wait, there's a Nurse Joy in Mount Chimney now. I don't need to worry about that. Pop. Alright, hatching an egg. Oh, I don't think I grabbed a new egg. Because they hatched a dupe that one time. Yeah, I never grabbed a new egg. That's hilarious. Yeah, pretty solid dev move there. I'm gonna grab 2 eggs, just in case I hatch a dupe. Last time I hatched Turtwig, which was a dupe. My first 2 starter eggs were like super baller, so maybe we'll get a... Maybe we'll get lucky a 3rd time around. My money's on Bulbasaur. Okay. Alright. I don't know why I get Trico every time, but I'm not going to complain about it. I get Trico, like... I've probably got Trico, like, 4 out of... Like, 5 out of 6, 4 out of 5 times. The last times I've done this. Sectile, Scepter, Septim, Sextile. What about Grovile? I'll probably just do Septim. Groveler, Grovel, yeah. Not surprised. Trico would just be like Tree or something, or Gecko. Yeah, I'll do Septim, I think. Yeah, Septim. That's a cool name. Yeah, I've gotten lucky with the starter eggs. I was getting like super unlucky with them, and now I'm getting fairly lucky with them. I had one run where I hatched, my starter eggs were literally, Torchic, Totodile, and Bulbasaur, and I was like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. Like, what is going on? That was after also pulling, like, Skunkty, like, Drifloon, and freaking Bellsprout, and I was like, bro, you gotta give me something. And Sunkern. I'm gonna hatch this just so I can release it. It was a dupe. Adios. Oh, I can't release it. Gotta go in here. Not you. Alright, so we need this guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. You are also needed. Who's my other gamer? Alakazam. This guy. Noctowl? No. Cool beans. Alright, so... we gotta do some things. Alright. 3 mons will need to be pre-damaged. Greninja, Gliscor, and Typhlosion will all need to be pre-damaged. So we need a Naive with a King's Rock, and he'll need... Those moves are fine. So he just needs a King's Rock, I think. Yep. Very specifically, we're not going to run... we're not running Protean. We can run... Yeah, I already made the line. I'm not changing it. We can't run Protean because it changes our type and does weird baiting stuff. Alright, so we need a King's Rock. Cool. Alright, so we're gonna poison... Oops. You. Oh, that's asleep. Alright, so we only need to pre-damage Typhlosion to 126. That's fine. So now we can Pecha Berry Typhlosion. Then Greninja needs to be at 110. And then Gligar needs to be exactly at 50%, so 66 HP. Forgot Noctowl for Psycho Shift Frostbite. Frostbite tech. Who are you even frostbiting? Cradilly, I guess? Alright. That and this. Perfect. And we definitely don't want that Citrus Berry, because that would heal him on entry, and that would be bad. So we're going to give him a Silver Powder to guarantee that we hit a range on Bombardier. Used it once on Chimney, it was solid. Yeah, I bet. Honestly, like, I could see that. For sure. Alright, so... Alright, we do actually need Intimidate on our Luxray this time. It very strongly increases the chance. If we... Luxray does die to double crit in this line. So, if we miss the 1 in 20... If we get 1 in 24 2 times in a row, we wipe here. Don't forget to burn Conk. Conk will not be burned for this. He will be Iron Fist. He will be Iron Fist and a Black Belt. With Fire Punch instead of Rock Slide. Perfect. Alright, let's do a little run through here. Naive Rock, Torrent, Map Block, Fling, Scald. Perfect. Conk, Thunder Punch, Mach Punch, Fire Punch, Low Kick, Iron Fist, Adamant Black Belt, perfect. Gliscor, Silver Powder, Adamant. Poison Heal, not really relevant. Pre-damage to 66 HP. U-turn, which is the only thing that matters here, perfect. Our Luxray is not clicking any attacking moves, so that's fine. He has... Thought he had Intimidate. Am I crazy? Rivalry, Intimidate. Alright. Intimidate, Adamant, Citrus, Zam. This Tauros isn't like faster than a normal Tauros, right? It's still 100. Yeah. We outspeed and make its brain melt. Awesome. Do we outspeed this? We're never dead to crit though. Yeah, so that's fine. I'm gonna change him to Timid anyway. Like, he kills, and I might as well in case I messed up and I have to outspeed Superior. Like, it'd be just safer to do that. So I'll change him over to Timid. We'll check Hyflosion real quick though. Timid Citrus, pre-damage to 126, 125 is fine. Blaze. Also important, not Flash Fire here. We actually need the Fire Lash to drop his defense because it baits Crunch. So that's actually important. Because it always baits Crunch after the Centiskorch has been intimidated. And he's not actually clicking any attacks. Cool. So we just need to change Zam's nature over to Timid. And then Greninja and Conk are in the lead. All right. We are ready for Mount Chimney Double. Alright, kind of nervous, but should be good. Let me save the game real quick. Alright. 1 and 2, perfect. Nope, no poison heal. He's pre-damaged, right? So we don't want to accidentally heal him out of pre-damage ranges. Alright, so we're going to map block here. And low kick Cordilli. That'll be turn 1. We're always baiting X Scissor and Giga Drain here. Perfect. We're gonna fling our rock onto Centiskorch and kill Cordilli. Alright, so X Scissor, Centiskorch sees only kill into Greninja with X Scissor, and Thorn sees kill into Greninja with Supercell Slam. So we're gonna go into Gligar. And then kill the Iron Thorns with low kick, which always kills. And we're pre-damaged here to always bait Fire Lash from Centiskorch into Gliscor. So there should be Knockoff and Fire Lash. So we're gonna switch into Luxray. And then, oh, I lied. We're U-turning off Bombardier and then Thunder Punching. So the U-turn guarantees we hit this range with Silver Powder and everything. Perfect. Then we go into Luxray. We get the Intimidate drop. That finishes off Bombardier. Perfect. Guaranteed Fire Lash going in here. We switch into Typhlosion. And we Thunder Punch the Centiskorch for chip. Perfect. Alright, so our Typhlosion was pre-damaged, specifically so that they're effectively neutral right now, right? Because Typhlosion's at -1 defense, but this is at -1 attack. We always want Crunch to kill, no matter what. So we were pre-damaged so that after a Fire Lash at -1 attack, we were always in Crunch kill range. So we should be at most 106 HP. Nope, it's only -1 attack. We've only intimidated it once. We haven't intimidated it twice, yeah. So we are below that 106 HP threshold, so this is guaranteed Crunch. So we can switch into Greninja here. And then Conkeldurr has just a free switch into Alakazam. We can Scald here, and just Psychic, I guess. This should bring in, the grass snake thing that I can't remember the name of for some reason. Superior. Got it. Alright, cool. Rainfire done. Why did it bring in that? Yeah, hardest part of the mode was everything. Oh, is it because Superior doesn't have a good type matchup, so it just went to who did the most damage to Alakazam? I bet that was it. Okay. I thought because this thing was bad. Yeah, I mean, this is actually easier because I just kill it with Zam. I guess I just switched to Conk here. Yeah, because it's not, because... Yeah, it doesn't go off who has the best matchup. It goes off if they have a positive matchup. And then it checks, like, line order for that, and then it'll go to who does the most damage after that if there's not a good defensive matchup. And there wasn't a good one, there was a neutral one and a bad one, so it just went to who did the most damage. Yeah. Alright, that works. Yeah, I'm watching. Watch this fuck. Alright. This fight was free, though. It was free either way. So... this should be Glare. Yeah. Lame. Conk is still a goat on Maxi, by the way. Alright, cool. Time to give Conk like 4 more frags. Greninja can have that idiot. Conk gets this guy. Zam gets this thing. And then... Conk gets this guy, and this guy. Don't need to be. Yep. Pretty much. Alright, Tabitha. This guy kind of scared me originally because I had no idea what I was going to do about this. This thing's a demon. Like, this thing is actually a demon. It's terrifying. And then I realized, wait, Greninja's broken. And so we're gonna use Greninja and just abuse that. Because I didn't realize, so I didn't realize Greninja, I just totally blanked on the fact Greninja had Battle Bond until I was calcing this fight, and I was like, I have literally never used Battle Bond Greninja, like, ever. And I was like, why have I never done this? I just totally forgot that it existed. Totally forgot. Which is crazy. Anyway, we need Hidden Power Psychic. Bum, bum, and we need Hasty Nature. And we need a Twisted Spoon. Where's the spoon? Spoon, and we need... There's no destroy mentioning me. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I'm just here, you know. I'm just already here. I had to go to do Hidden Power anyway, you know. That's why I'm here. We will be using Gliscor. Gliscor is going to be our Arcanine counter. Conk will be back up. We will need Dugong. And we will need Typhlosion. I think we need Zam. I think this is the team. So... Flash Fire. We will need Poison Heal on this guy. So this guy is bulky enough to survive a Head Smash crit and kill with Bulldoze. So the goal, hopefully, we don't need to do that, and Greninja chain kills everything except Conkeldurr. So Greninja should get 4 kills here on everything except Conk, which Typhlosion should kill. So that is the goal. So let me... I think we actually need to be naive because we need to bait... Oh, either way we bait low kick, so it's fine. And then Typhlosion just needs flame, extra sensory. Conk need to be burned? No. Conk is here strictly for backup. If I need him for if I need him for something, so he doesn't need to be burned. He should be fine. And then... Oh, hold on. We actually need to be Rash Nature. Yeah. Otherwise, we can Conkeldurr can bad odds into the Emboar. Okay. Alright, so let's verify everything. Rash, Twisted Spoon. We need Battle Bond. Which I think is just this, right? Yeah. Battle Bond. And then we need Scald, Map Block. We need Flip Turn. Why am I giving Greninja a rash? That's a good question. Gliscor needs acrobatics. Knockable does. Let's see. This is to prevent a potential bad odds into Salazzle. And then he can have a citrus. And he will need to be pre-poisoned, but we'll do that when we get up to Mount Chimney. As if I, don't forget. Wait, hold on. That's not what I wanted. Citrus. And then Alakazam. Might be better to take Empoleon. It's like a water pivot user. Probably be just better to do that. But that's fine. Zam didn't have a... Or not Zam. Friggin... Yeah, Zam didn't really have a role in this fight anyway. Typhlosion. Okay, perfect. Same moves that you will have until the end of time. Cool. And then Conk. Can go back to Rock Slide on the Fire Punch. All right. All right, he's poisons. So the whole goal of this fight is literally just to beat Conkeldurr and get Greninja back on the field. So that's like the whole goal. I'm pretty nervous about this fight. Alright. Alright, so this is guaranteed jump kicks. We're going to map block. Now we're going to Scald for KO. And we transform. And we go into Conk here. We go into Typhlosion. We click Extra Sensory. Twice. Brings in Big Doom. We go here. And we just try to get a flip turn off. Let me verify. Ash Greninja absolutely destroys this thing. Yeah, Scald guaranteed kills. And we are faster. So we scald. We're faster, we scald. And we're faster. Never died Excel Rock, scald. Alright, perfect. Tabitha went down easy. That looks super balanced. Yeah, it was. Conk is about to put the hurt on this guy. Conk should be killing Gigalith, Chiyu, and Camerupt. So he should be kind of like... Oh, you know what I need to do? Well, you guys are in for... You guys are in for a real treat on this one. Oh, I'm a fool. Probably would prefer to Totodile Egg. Yeah. For sure. I need to go steal Lagging Tail off Slowpoke. This might take a little bit. Took you 20 minutes? Yeah, we'll see how long. I guess it depends on how lucky I am on... That'd be really awkward if I did it without taking the item away. Yeah, 33 into 5. True. Lagging Tail is a broken item, though. I was about to say, watch me do it on literally the first try. Alright, now that... Woo, that took a while. Alright, moving on. Listen, man. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. We are bringing Heracross with us. Literally, so it wasn't just my second try at a Slowpoke. It was my second time fishing at all. And both times were Slowpokes. That's crazy, dude. Nice to know this lady's here. I would have been unbelievably annoyed if I had to run all the way back. Anyway, our Dugong is getting a Lagging Tail. Where'd it go? Does your ninja still have it? Yeah. Oh, it's way better. It is far superior. Uh-oh. We do need to go back to Guts here. You want to see a really funny damage calc? Look at this. That's 2 hits from Pin Missile. Absolutely demolished. Blaziken Mega versus Sceptile Mega Calc I posted? No, I didn't. I need to see this Mega Blaziken thing. Where the hell is this at? Let's see. Blaziken loses the 1v1. I mean, Sceptile's faster and just kills it with Earthquake, right? You don't. I guess if you switch in, yeah, he loses. If you switch it in, if it's just a straight up 1v1, you don't lose, but you draw. Like you kill Sceptile, but you also kill yourself. Imagine if Blaziken was allowed to have Detect and Speed Boost. Awesome cope. Are you talking about Blaziken, or are you talking about me saying I'm just a man? and and Burok is a demon at Nuzlocking. Oh, go for Blaziken. It's fine though, I'm sure. Beat Swampert Mega to make up for this. I'd go out on a wing and say... No. Probably not. Alright, so... My alphabet is really bad right now. There you go. Oh, we can poison now. through this final final team thingy. Oh, I should probably teach you Pin Missile. Did I already teach you Pin Missile? No, I didn't. I have 2 more fights. No, 3 more fights before I unlock some of the most broken mons in this entire game. Mega Luxray, Mega Gengar, Mega Alakazam, Sharpedo. Look how many megas I have in my box right now. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 Pokemon that can Mega right now. Plus Greninja. If you count Greninja, that's 10. Crazy numbers. I can only bring 1. And 9 times out of 10, it'll be Mega Alakazam and Mega Luxray, probably. Alright, I need to finish verifying this. Alright, stop stalling. Thunder Punch, Mach Punch, Rock Slide, Low Kick. We are pre-burned. We have Guts. Adamant Black Belt, perfect. Gliscor. Pre-Poison, Adamant Citrus. Poison Heal. Acrobatics. That's all we really need. Yep. That's good. This is our Hawlucha counter. Our Heracross knows Pin Missile and will eviscerate a single pit hit from Pin Missile kills a single Pin Missile hit. Guaranteed kills Cacturn, which is hilarious. I love that. That calc is hilarious. Adamant, Muscle Band, Pin Missile, perfect. Hyphlosion. Needs Leer. In case we need to Sucker Punch bait with him. Alright. We got Timid, Citrus, Flash Fire, Flamethrower, Leer, Infernal Parade, Scorching Sands, perfect. Our Dugong, Flip Turn, Ice Scales, Sassy Nature, Lagging Tail. This makes sure he always goes last in the priority bracket. Greninja, Rash, Mystic Water, Battle Bond, Scald, Map Block. Needs... Why did I write down that it needs Hidden Power Bug? Oh, to prevent bad odds on the Cacturn, if it's still alive. I don't think it will be, but just in case I miss something. I really don't want that thing bad oddsing in, so we need to change that real quick. Alright, Bug, and then we can go ahead and fly back. And we reapply Burn, and we reapply Poison. Okay. Rash, Mystic Water, Battle Bonds, Scald, Map Block. Actually, teach him Hidden Power Bug. Okay. Alright, I think we're ready. The only thing I think that can go wrong here is a max roll Earthquake crit from Gigalith. So that kind of puts us, I think that might bring out Halucha before anything else, in which case we probably wipe to Chiyu. The chances of that happening are extremely low because it's random move between the 4 that it has. So it's completely random move, or between the 3 that it has, sorry. So it's random move between the 3, and then, because it won't explode if it's above 80% HP. If it has a good move, which it does. So it's going to be Body Press, Rock Slide, or Earthquake. So 1 in 3 there, and then the 1 in 24 for the crit. And then the 1 in 16 for the high roll crit. So it should be good. Knock on wood. Cool. Alright, Conkeldurr should be primed to take 3 kills. Alright. Maxi. I'm so nervous. Adamant, Guts. Pre-burns. Alright. We're gonna Rock Slide. This just increases our margin to victory a little bit, just in case we get the flinch on this guy. If we get the flinch, home run. Okay, it's Body Press, we're safe. Don't need to worry about anything. We low kick finish this guy off. This should bring in Camerupt. Conkeldurr beats everything in this guy's squad with Mach Punch, and Camerupt with low kick, so it'll go back to front. Camerupt comes out. We're gonna go here. We're in a slow flip turn. This is why we have lagging tail. Back here. Low kick finishes it off. Low kick has a... Camera cry is so funny, yeah. Low kick on Mega Camerupt has 3 rolls that don't kill Camerupt. So this is why we had to find a way to deal the chip to it and slow flip turn out. That's why we needed lagging tail, because like nothing's slower than Mega Camerupt. We finish this thing off with low kick. It does say rut row. That's funny. I never put that together, but yeah, it literally says rut row. This should bring out Chiyu, because Halucha does not see acrobatic skill. Halucha gets one shot by Mach Punch. Or Chiyu gets one shot by Mach Punch. Done. Fight's free from this point on. Halucha gets absolutely decimated by Gliscor. Can't even touch Gliscor. don't know why I find her across so, like so funny. Halucha's a menace if you don't have the dozens of guys that can just completely wall it, yeah. The one-tap pin missile kill. That was probably the freest maxi you'll see. Not gonna lie. Like, literally 0 risk. Nice crit, idiot. Jelly pass and Delibird egg. Yay, Delibird egg. Hey, it's good guy Drake. Gigalith. Nah, Ferrothorn. Nah, we don't hit those. Who killed this thing? Oh, Heracross. Updated frag sheet. Shocker. Absolute shocker there. Well, okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now what sucks about Delibird. Literally everything can bad odds into Delibird. Like, literally everything. That's why I just don't like Delibird. Like, I've had it one time, and every time I use it, I'm like, literally everything can bad odds into this. Like, if it is even neutral to ice, it'll switch in on Delibird and win. Like, every time. Wait, I forgot my cookies. Yum, 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 yum. I always buy 5 lava cookies from this old lady. What are the goats here? Honedge, Applin, Ferrothorn. Honedge, Applin, Ferrothorn. I'd be fine with Spiritomb. Electabuzz would make me sad. Audino would make me cry and reset instantly. And then this thing's guaranteed later, so I don't really care. Getting it now would be cool, I guess, though. I don't think this thing becomes, like, insanely busted until you get choice items, though. Like, until then, it's just, like, really good. But I think what makes this thing unbelievably busted is choice items. Yeah, Heatmore's okay, but I'm not gonna Flash Fire Nip for him, I think. The only encounters here that I'd be really sad to get is Audino, Bonsly, I guess Renewiclus. Like, this thing just sucks, right? Like, I have Alakazam, it's just better. Beartic, and yeah. Have me resetting an Audino. I don't know if I want to do that. I wouldn't have the 11th Mega, yeah. I'm like, what am I gonna pull here? Whatever. This thing has to have some sauce, right? 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 Pure Psychic type is so bad. Could have been Audino. You're not wrong. This is probably the only thing I would have taken. This is probably the next thing. Where the hell is my EI dex? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. How the hell do you spell this? Renu Eclis? Yeah. I misspelled that really bad. Regenerator and Magic Guard. Both of those abilities are very good. It does have Recover. I mean, just Mono Psychic type sucks, man. Like, that's the real issue here. Is just the Mono Psychic typing is horrible for as a defensive type. Is it close to bulky enough? I think on the special side it might be, but like, I mean, it's like one of those mons you'd probably have to be risking crits on, you know? This thing gets knockoff? What? If Trick Room was allowed, it'd probably do really well in Trick Room. This thing doesn't get like any sauce at all. It's just like super generic psychic type that also happens to get Magic Guard. So like, I guess it hits really hard if you give it a Life Orb. If it wasn't as slow as like life itself, Imprison might have tech, but yeah, this thing's kind of poop. Whatever. I'm used to like not pulling, you know, decent encounters really. So, oh, I have to put this into the notepad. All right, how the hell do I spell Renu Eclis? Ruin Eclis? Is that it? R-E-Win. R-E-Win Iclis. Yeah, that's it. Renables. Ruckus. I would have loved Hydrapple. I have one grass type. God, Hydrapple's so good. What the hell does this word mean? Ranunculus. Ranunculus? Sounds like a freaking type of cloud. It's a plant. It's another plant. A temperate plant of a genus that includes the buttercups and water crowfoots, typically having yellow or white bowl-shaped flowers. Renables. Oh, re-enables. I'm dumb. It didn't have the hyphen there, so I just didn't put the word together. It didn't have the hyphen. Renables. I'll name him Ranunculus. Ranunculus. That's pretty close to how you spell Renu Eclis anyway. Big damage. This thing weighs literally nothing. this thing have sturdy? Oh, that is not. Random Alolan Golem Trainer. What have you? Stealth Rock and Rock Blast. Other. Yeah, sure, worth a shot. I'm gonna hop my way down here. Woo! I'll take your entire stock. Oh, I forgot one. What's this one? Dark Pulse? Alright. What's the over-under here on this egg? Tauros? Tauros is like probably the best thing out of this egg, to be honest. Tauros is probably the second best thing out of this egg, to be honest. I like how it was just like, oh, sorry, you didn't get your Spiritomb in Jagged Pass. The Spiritomb that would have been way better. So here you go, you have it here. Compared to Oldale, yeah, Spiritomb's good. Spiritomb's super awesome. It beats Meloetta for free on Maylene. This is gonna be, I already know this is gonna autocorrect to Spiritomb, but whatever. It didn't. Wow, that's really weird. Spiritism, Spirito, Spiro Atom, Spyro Atoms. What is a Spyro Atom? That sounds interesting. A spiroatom is a single atom, typically carbon, that is the sole point of connection between two distinct rings in a spiro compound. These spiral compounds feature a characteristic spirocyclic structure where the two rings are not fused or bridged, but joined only at one shared atom. Yeah, that'll probably be it for the stream tonight. I'm just gonna finish up naming and do some cleaning up and stuff. I'll name him Spyro Atom. That's a cool name. Spyro Atom. Alright, yeah, have a good night, man. Yeah, this it is really underwhelming. For sure. This egg is pretty mediocre. I think Spiritomb is probably the best thing you can get out of here, but any Mon with 3 immunities, A-okay in my book. I think I need to pull Mismagius too, because I still, as you can see, have, count them, 0 fairy types in my entire box. So I think I'm going to try and pull Mismagius. I need a fairy. I need a fairy. Mismagius is really good on Winona too, so. Sit box, little cat. Alright, so we got this thing, Trico, that we need to level up, and Skarmory that we need to teach moves to. I think that's all the new kids, right? Yeah, that's 4. Cool. Saw that detect. Let's go. Mega Drain, Giga Drain. Neats. Nasty Plot, Sucker Punch. Heal Block, Skill Swap, Psychic. Charm is banned. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Alright. Oh, I love Sceptile. One of my favorite starters. For sure. Sceptile, Swampert. I don't even know if anyone's up there with them. I can't think of another starter off the top of my head I like as much. Torterra, I lied. I like Torterra a lot. Torterra, Sceptile, and Swampert. Alright, so we got... I got Dark Pulse and stuff too. Cool, so let's go to my tracker. $114 was Skarm. No Meteor Falls encounter yet. Mount Chimney was our Trico. Again. Jagged Pass was Solosis, and we got Spiritomb from the egg. Do I have a Pokemon with Static? I have Lightning Rod. I might Lightning Rod for Rotom. I have Static and Lightning Rod. Since I hatched Typhlosion, I don't think I'm going to go for the Mirage Tower Litwick. I actually have no idea what to go for in Mirage Tower anymore. Yeah, like, what do I grab? Nothing on this floor is worth it. Literally at all. Like, literally nothing on this floor is worth it. This floor could be okay. Like, Salazzle's okay. Pomot's okay. Mischievous is really good. But I'm going to pull for it anyway. Turtonator's good. I have never used that thing. Never used that thing. I think this thing gets Sap Zipper, though. Grass Immunity is always nice. Furfrou is a normal type with Fluffy. It's probably just like double. This is one of the worst Pokemon ever created, in my opinion. What is that beeping? That is driving me insane. Absol is Absol, it's good. Good Dark type. Overquill is really good. Lickitung, I've never used before. I've never used Licky Licky. Kangaskhan's a goat. Mega Kang is amazing. Kling Kling can't be bad. Cryogonal's good. I actually found a good bit of use for Cryogonal on my last run. I've really wanted to use this thing, but I've never got it. Klefki on typing alone is good. Mimikyu's a goat. I've never used this before either. I'm probably just gonna shoot for this floor. Because everything here is super mid, everything here is super mid. I'm just gonna shoot for this floor. At least the chance of getting Kangaskhan are pretty high, and Mega Kangaskhan's a goat, so. Then I'm gonna Storm Drain again, and then get nothing. I'm gonna get this stinker again. Who's good for one thing, and it's the Rain Double. I hope I pull Poliwrath. Cool. 109. All these encounters are really cool except for Cherub and Bouffalant, which are like the only two things I successfully pull on this route. And then I think my last 3 runs have been Cherub, Bouffalant, so makes sense. I don't even know what I hope for here. I guess Scyther and Floette. This will be Credility. I'm gonna do the Root Fossil. Anorth is a dupe. I need to put that in my thing here. I don't know why I haven't yet. Must have slipped through the cracks. I revived that fossil in my last run. Alright, cool. Well, that's it for me. If you came out to watch, thanks, I appreciate it. Do Flannery and probably Windstraits and some of Trick House tomorrow, if not all of Trick House. That'd be nice. If I get through Norman tomorrow, that'd be cool. That's a lot of fights to do in one day, though. I don't know if I can do that much. I don't know if I have time. It also depends on weather. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna have time tomorrow at all. I don't know if those plans are canceled, but I think they're still on, so. Yeah, but I hope you have a wonderful night/morning. Peace.